like, you know, it's like particularly everyone kind of likes Disney, but like it's gotten to this point now where like Disney's so big and controls like everything that we kind of enjoy in terms of like media and stuff. It's like it's hard to enjoy it anymore. And I don't know. And it's just weird because like for me, Kingdom Hearts is kind of like the one thing that's like celebrating and reveling in like the fun of Disney instead of just like I don't know, because so much like okay, so Disney Plus, I don't like it. I don't like how, you know, all these streaming services are a thing now. I don't like how all these really cool and amazing ideas are constricted behind like $5 paywalls now. Like everything, it's not just like, oh hey, a few of these. It's like so many of them, and it's frustrating because these are like it's everything is locked behind these paywalls and, you know, stuff that you should be able to enjoy or want to enjoy. You can't because you know Disney wants more money. And it's not just Disney, it's everyone. Like and it's like, you know, it's not just Disney, it's everything. Money and entertainment and the arts just should never have gone together, and it sucks because, you know, you can't enjoy stuff anymore these days. It's like you're like supporting a super big corporation that just wants to control everything just for the sake of having money. You know, the whole Spider-Man MCU debacle, it's like all that is just because Disney wanted to make more money. And for what? It's richer than God at this point. And, you know, like, I love Disney, I love these games, and I love Kingdom Hearts and stuff, and it's like it's just like, I don't know. It sucks that, you know, creativity and expression is like on the line because the big D wants more money. That's great strength. I don't know. That's my little anti-Disney rant. Because it's like, I'm excited about these stuff. I'm excited about the new Star Wars things. I'm excited about all like the other exclusives, and it's just disappointing. And I don't know. And I guess to tie it into the remakes, it feels like a lot of the remakes are just trying to cash in on nostalgia. Because, you know,
there, that one should do it.
In my experience, like, because theater, it's a very common practice for people to do multiple versions of a play. It's why people are always doing Shakespeare. And it's like, yeah, there's a temptation to do it like people have done before.
Great. Now let's
But
go get that lamp.
I mean, what ends up happening is that
or he's gonna destroy Agrabah.
if it's the same, there's no point in making that new one.
Hey, snap out of it, Donald.
And so I guess, yeah, sorry, I'm getting distracted. So that's kind of like, I guess, like the disappointment I have with it. Like these live action remakes, they don't feel like they're doing something new with it. I mean, the only one that feels like it's doing something new is Mulan, which I'm super excited for because it's like, hey, it's going to be different, and they're doing credit to the story that they just kind of, you know, bastardized. Excuse my language, Twitch and Disney, but okay. yeah, so I don't know. I'm excited for like Mulan and stuff. But we'll see how it goes. Could be good, could be bad. Thanks, Donald. You always heal. Ouch. There we go. I need to equip the new abilities. And okay, so while I'm on the subject of ranting about entertainment and arts on streams and stuff, and I kind of brought up this point earlier, but screw Broadway. And okay, like okay, so yeah, you know, inflammatory statement out front, actual nuanced statement afterwards. I can't stand how inaccessible theater is. How new shows with creativity are, you know, that people want to see, that are genuinely interesting. They're so inaccessible to the people who are most passionate about it. You know, New York is an extremely expensive place to live, and on top of that, it's an extremely expensive place to visit. So, you know, like, it's super hard for people to see shows like, you know, like the Hamilton debacle, which, you know, debacle. I mean, it's just like super amazing show that people would really love to see, and then it's like, oh yeah, you can't see it because tickets are super expensive, and it's not at any fault of the people making it. You know, it's not Lin-Manuel Miranda or any of the actors or anyone really. It's just the fact that, you know, demand and all that free market bullcrap, and then what you get happening is that, you know, they're so expensive, and it's such a, it makes it so hard for people to see, and then, you know, like, a couple years down the line, yeah, it becomes more cheap, more accessible, and then what else you got going on is that it's not just like, but every show is in Hamilton. It's still expensive to see any show on Broadway, and yeah, I know Broadway is like the best of the best, the place to be, but what ends up happening is you get so many shows on Broadway that, like, critical, you know, masterpieces, people love them, they get shut down after one season because tickets are so expensive, and the people who own these theaters would rather there be empty seats than for them to sell these tickets for a lower price. And it's disgusting, in my opinion. Like, I don't know, radical statement, but I don't feel like art should be separate from money. And then it's like, well, artists need to make money, which I totally believe. And it's just, it goes to this idea that shit's too expensive for, it's just like, it's a stupid system where it's like, you know, money's cool and stuff and it's nice, but we get so wrapped up into it. It's like, why, what's the point? Yeah, I had a feeling. I'm angry. The darkness is overcoming me. The second I start talking about Broadway stuff, that's when the shadow Sora comes out. I'm playing with fire here. Okay. Oh no, I'm out. Out of existence, apparently. Okay. I learned my lesson. But yeah, so, yeah. It's just Broadway frustrates me, and it's why I don't want to go into Broadway. It's why, you know, I'd like to do local. And by local, I mean, like, actual, like, somewhat professional shows, not community theater, because don't get me started on community theater. Oh, God. I don't like being so negative. I remember when I started this channel, I'm like, hey, I'm going to be positive, because there's not enough positivity, and then it's like 3 video games in, and I'm ranting about Broadway and community theater. I don't know. Like, it's just, I love theater. I love creating stuff. I love art. It's an amazing thing, and you know, because I mean, I'm under the impression that with like so much, it's not just, you know, making theater or writing a play or making a painting or anything else like that, that, you know, that's solely arts. I'm under the my honest opinion is that, like, you know, someone who can, you know, plumb a building is just as much an artist as, you know, a painter or a drawer, or I guess illustrator, I guess. And you know, that's the frustrating thing, because you know, the act of making is so cool and beautiful, and I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know, I was on a roll, I was on a rant, and then I just kind of lost it. Alright, back to it, I guess. Kingdom Hearts, let's go. Okay, so I've regained my train of thought. It's just, I feel like art and creation is really devalued if, at the end of the day, all we're doing is keeping wealthy people who have very little to do in the creative process, if we keep letting them make all the money. You know, like, yeah, these producers, they give artists a space to make and work and stuff. But more often than not, like, they have very little to do with the creative process, and I don't know. It's just a weird thing where it's like, it gets me riled up when actual things that benefit, you know, the world we live in, art, you know, can make the world beautiful, is just kind of put to the wayside because people are trying to make money, you know? It's like that with Disney, with Broadway, with all this other stuff, and that's my spiel for the day. Got a boss battle coming up.
Nice try, bird brain.
I do like how kind of like Pete's kind of like the recurring villain throughout this half of the game, because like Kingdom Hearts 2 is unique where it has like a kind of definitive, like, you know, first, second, third act. Well, it's more like a 5-act, if we're being honest, and I don't know, this act is very much a...
Al! It's been eons! Al, you princely little muffin, you! Cosmic travel can get so lonely without a friend. To think I left you forlorn and genieless! Oh, the humanity!
Genie?
Hey, Al, have you been putting on weight? Oh, of course, what am I saying? You're living at the palace now! Aladdin! Jasmine! I can just picture it. Wait, tell me, am I being a pest? Just a big blue pest? Oh, who cares, Al? I'm just so glad to see you!
Genie?
They actually did a pretty good job with the genie scenes in this game, I forgot.
To make a fool out of me.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Time for Plan B. I'm finishing you mugs off right now.
Abdul, boss! I'm fighting two at the same time, and it's actually kind of cool because you got like Aladdin and Sora facing off against you right now. That's actually kind of cool. Why did I do that? Oh my gosh.
Take this. Let's go.
Look out, guys. Fire a gun. Oh, that was cool. Oh boy, they're frozen. And you can't even use a drive gauge. That's interesting. Here we go. Hit you. Do we have to, like, beat him at the same time or something? There we go. Okay, yeah, that's it.
You mess with me for the last time. I'm gonna get you yet.
Yeah! All right! Hey!
I promise you won't regret giving me another chance, honest. Princess Jasmine, you sure you want that pigeon in the coop? Oh, I think Iago's shown that he means well. Oh, sure, you're probably right. And how much trouble can one noisy bird cause? You just might have a point there, kid. What happens next, Sora? Well, it was great to see you all, but we still need to find the King and Riku. I guess we'll be moving on. I hope you find him. Me too. Hey, where's Aladdin? He ran off toward town looking for a boo, but he should be back by now. Al can't miss Sora's big farewell party. I'll have him back in a jiffy.
Oh, boo! Catch him! He must have secretly stolen it from the Cave of Wonders.
I guess some things are just hard to resist.
Sora?
I
What
love
is
that
it?
scene. Every
I
time.
think it's time for us to go.
Just, it's like that, you know, summer night
Will you be
before
back?
storm kind of feel.
We will. I
Ugh.
promise.
I hate that summer's almost over. Like, you know, it's still September and, you know, the world's kind of on fire, so it's probably going to be, you know, that's the way I like it, and I'll never get bored. But, hey now, you're an all-star, and it's time for a cutscene. Pluto's in a city. And it's Axel. Look at the puppy. Pluto wasn't in Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, if there's any complaint I actually have now, it's that he wasn't in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Waiting isn't good enough.
My thoughts exactly. If you have a dream, don't wait. Act. One of life's little rules. Got it memorized?
Who are you?
Axel. I happen to be an acquaintance of Sora's. Why don't we go see him?
Sora?
Stranger danger, stranger danger.
We've got something in common, Kyrie. You and I both miss someone we care about. Hey, I feel like we're friends already.
You're not acting very friendly. Hey, what is this place?
I definitely feel like Kyrie has more agency in Kingdom Hearts 2. Or
You okay?
she just seems to... Yeah, I think agency is the right word.
What?
You and that dog came flying out of a hole in the wall. You nearly gave us heart attacks.
Heart attacks. I get it.
Looky there! Twilight Town! Yep, I can see it. It's back again.
Yeah, so it's kind of this weird thing with Twilight Town in this game that, like, you know, you can technically revisit these locations whenever, for the most part. But I think, like, it confused me for a little bit, but I think the lore explanation is that, like, the worlds are granting Sora access to each other, basically. So it's why, you know, we have the keyhole opening scene. It's just that every time Sora goes through a world, he unlocks, like, the next lane between. Because the worlds are disconnected now. Like, Sora has to prove that, you know, he can go to the next world. So I think I'm actually going to call it right now. I know I said I was going to be doing Halloween Town, but... And it's like, I don't know, I just feel like this is a good stopping point. A lot has happened. And who knows, maybe I'll stream again a little bit later today. And if I do, it's probably all going to be going up at the same time anyways. But, you know, I just kind of feel like this is a good spot for me to kind of stop, want to shower, you know, get ready, go for a run, do something productive. I enjoy this, don't get me wrong, but this is my last day of summer and I want to relax a little bit. But I just want to say thank you for tuning in. This was a fun time. I got to rant about a lot of things that I am passionate about right now, which is always fun. And I don't know. I feel like, I'm being very critical a lot of times lately, very ranty. And, I feel like I'm being negative, and I don't want that to be the case. And, it's coming from a place of genuine desire for stuff to be good, and just kind of like my opinions and stuff, because I do think you need to be critical and somewhat negative to have a good balance. You can't just be all positive all the time. That's something I'm learning, because ultimately I love these games. I love playing video games. It's fun. It's why I'm recording myself doing this and not like running or something, because I really enjoy this, and the gaming has just brought me a whole lot of fun throughout my life. And I'm thankful for the chance just to do this. It's fun whenever I can get a couple hours just to stream or record. I just want games, and not just games, all art, all entertainment to be fun and engaging and rewarding to partake in, and rewarding for the people who make it. And I just, I want the people who actually make it to get you enjoy it, and not have it become this cynical, every couple years a new remake comes out kind of thing. But it is what it is, and I guess all any of us can do is try to do as much good as we can in the world, on whatever level that we are capable of. Fight the battles we can fight, but don't go thinking you have the whole world on your shoulders. You don't. But anyways, this has been fun. It's a lot of fun, and I'm happy to do this. And I am happy you were here. So take care of yourself and have a good one. I'll see you later.